There's a misconception in the world about serial entrepreneurs. They don't just start lots of companies hoping that one or two will make a profit. They start companies to change the world.
I'm Tzvi Orbach, President CEO of Monolithic 3D, 1985. I got exposed to the idea that led me to invent what became Chip Express. And although it was relatively too soon, I decided a good idea doesn't come any day, I'll go for it.
What separates a serial entrepreneur from one who starts just a single company or a single entrepreneur, such as a Google, Facebook, that kind of a thing, is that they solve not just one problem, but they're driven to solve multiple problems that are usually quite different.
People that study something, happen to hit on something, develop it into a product, into an idea, that's wonderful, but if they're not broad enough, they have hard time to switch from this to something different, to the next big thing, next interesting thing. While people that are broad, like Tzvi, it's very easy for them to pursue other directions.
So if I look back on Chip Express, I can be happy with being able to be involved with companies that eventually went public based on our technology and be successful. But Chip Express itself is not there in the world today. So it's left me eager to start again. And I started eASIC.
But he's not basically trying to figure out, okay, where can I park my money so it will give me return? That's not his problem.
Serial entrepreneurs don't stop when they get enough money to live forever on because they're driven.
Tzvi definitely wants to leave his mark, and he's actually taking actions.
And I was hoping that with eASIC, we'll open the gates and more companies can create new ideas that drive this industry.
We all want to leave our mark. He is trying to select things that will eventually have a significant impact on the industry, on the society, and he wants to be recognized like we all do.
And then a few years in there, I realized maybe eASIC is not going to make it. So my mission of creating huge impact on the world was not yet answered. And therefore, I'm not done. And I said, okay, I'll try it again. It's not good enough. I was not happy in doing something better by just 2x. It's not enough for a startup. When I saw the 10x, I said, okay, that's the way to do it. I hope that Monolithic 3D will open the next 20 years of advancement in high tech, and that will be a huge impact. In a way, I have an unfinished business to do that relate to the legacy of my mother because she didn't have the choice to live her life normally, and naturally, some of her mission was planned into me to finish for her. So my mother survived the Holocaust. And what she told me as I grew up that would drive her to fight the improbability of staying alive and this really kept her alive is this idea that she one day will have kids. And then on top of that was this notion of worthiness versus worthless. And part of the Nazi campaign was to make Jews believe like worthless. They don't have rights to execute the words, are just consuming stuff and create no value or whatever. And that is why they kind of decided to annihilate them. If there was a cockroach walking the house or mosquito or fly, whatever, she never killed those things because that's the way the Nazi killed us. So it was kind of sense that the Nazis looked at those Jews so down that they looked like a cockroach or flies that they can just kill them on a whim. And the legacy kind of thing that my mother planted in my head was that she survived the Holocaust just to bear me so I can do stuff that maybe will be shown to the Nazis or whatever, that we are not worthless.